Greetings and salutations, everyone. I hope everyone is still doing well. Wow, Sunday already. A whole week to wait until next week's live stream. But you know what? We've got experiences to share and video clips to watch, don't we? Before we get into this bonus, a couple links. As you know, I rely on Patreon, PayPal channel membership, and the merch to help the channel to continue to grow and go. Links to Patreon, PayPal, and channel membership is in the description below. The merch is displayed directly under the video. Also, Dogman Frightening Encounters, Volume 1 through 3, the audiobook versions. They were written and researched by Tom Lyons, narrated and produced by me, Jeff Nadolny. Those audiobooks are available on Audible, Amazon, and iTunes, links to which are also in the description as well. And finally, last but definitely not least, if you'd really like to help support this channel to continue to grow and go, simply subscribe. It does not cost you a cent. Click that like button. Takes half a second. If you don't want to miss out on any of the informative uploads I put out daily, click that bell icon. And folks, please leave a comment. Why? Well, because all these things, they really do help this channel to continue to grow and go. And yes, folks, they do matter. Now, everyone, I have taken far too much of your time. Let's jump into this very horrifying bonus upload, shall we? All right, so many times when people are discussing cryptids and chimera and stuff like that, the first thing that's usually brought up after an experience is talked about or whatnot is that we are dealing with the end of times. And as many of you may know, right now we are experiencing some very strange things going on. The Tigris and the Euphrates rivers are drying up, and those are biblical prophecies towards the end of times. With the Tigris River drying up, there was actually just recently a city found, and a very strange city at that. I'll give you guys a little details on that, and then we'll head over to the Euphrates. So it's just very strange that two very important rivers where pretty much the birth of civilization occurred, and supposed where four fallen angels, and I don't know why we call them angels, because angels really can't be bound. Fallen demonic, I think they're demons. I'd say demons. 4 demons are being held under the Euphrates. I think when people hear, there was an angel under the Euphrates being held in chains, well, then you think a white angel with wings. No, this is a demon. It's not an angel. It's a demon. And when these demons are released, well, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me share with you this very interesting find that was after the drying up of the Tigris was found. A 3,400-year-old city emerges from the Tigris River. Archaeologists have uncovered a 3,400-year-old Mitan Empire era city located on the Tigris. The settlement emerged from the waters of the Mosul Reservoir early this year as water levels fell rapidly due to an extreme drought in Iraq. The extensive city, with a palace and several large buildings, could be ancient Zekhikyu, believed to have been an important center of the Mitanni Empire, circa 1500 to 1350 BC. You've got this ancient city that emerges, just really emerges from this drying up river. And it sent archaeologists into a panic because they wanted to know, well, I imagine excitement and panic, because it's truly an amazing find. No one knew it was there. You know, it's just hidden under this river, and then bam, it's right there. Also, now with the Tigris starting to dry up, of course, the Euphrates is drying up. And supposedly 4 fallen angels, which I'm wondering, would they be the 4 horsemen? Probably. I'm not a biblical scholar, and I never proclaimed to be. But all of a sudden, these mysterious caves have been found. So you've got a city, an ancient city in the Tigris, and then you've got these very strange caves that are being found as the Euphrates dries up. Well, in Revelations 9:13, it says, "And the 6th angel sounded, and I heard a voice from the 4 horns of the golden altar, which is before God, saying to the 6th angel, which had the trumpet, loose the 4 angels which are bound in the great river Euphrates. And the 4 angels are loosed, which were prepared for an hour and a day and a month and a year, for to slay a 1/3 part of humanity," or man. That's terrifying. So now some scholars are, and archaeologists are talking about the receding waters of the Euphrates having revealed many ancient archaeological sites. Just recently, the mysterious caves have been found. The caves are so mysterious that the origins are unknown. People still investigate whether these caves were dug by human or by demon. It is impossible to say the caves were formed by itself. Some people suggest the caves were prisons. They were probably used to jail the demons, since the Euphrates have run dry and the demons have been released, as mentioned in the Bible. That is why this discovery is often connected to the Revelation 9:14, "Release the 4 angels who are bound at the great river Euphrates." So during all of this, there has been some video footage that emerged from an archaeologist that was next to these caves, and supposedly, and I say supposedly because I'm not there, I don't know, he had gotten some audio of some very strange noises coming from the depth of this cave. And it is pretty strange. Here it is. listening to that, you definitely can hear some kind of strange sounds coming from the hole, supposedly coming from the hole in the ground. And once again, the only reason why I say supposedly is because I wasn't there. This video was taken where these caves are being kind of studied and looked through by archaeologists. I don't know. You can hear some strange sounds in the back, and while this growl is occurring, I don't know if it's chains or if it's machinery, but with archaeology, I don't really, especially like precious archaeology, or like excavating ancient finds, ancient artifacts and relics. I don't think they use heavy machinery, so I'm not really sure what that, but it does sound like a chain. It sounds like something's bound. And could that be the fourth angel, or fourth fallen angel, excuse me? But once again, I am no biblical scholar. I don't proclaim to know anything about anything other than what I learned growing up, having to go to mass with my parents and sitting through church school on Wednesday nights for 2 hours every Wednesday. After baptism, first communion, confirmation, and then I kind of just stopped doing everything after confirmation. But it's pretty interesting. It's pretty terrifying, actually, if this is truly true. Because the rivers they're drying up. And these are huge rivers that were a hub. Thousands and millions of people relied on these rivers at one time, and now they're just almost gone. That's terrifying. So maybe we are at the end of days. Maybe that's why there are so many more experiences happening. All right, folks, some very interesting and very creepy video and theory. I'm no biblical scholar. I don't know anyone who is, actually. I know people that claim they are, and probably have never even went to school for it. But I have read my share of theology and religious text. The Book of Enoch, the Urantia papers, actually the entire book, and parts of the Bible. So I do know very little. I don't think anyone knows complete knowledge of the end of days or the beginning of days. People claim they do, but I most certainly don't. And I am learning daily about different things. And I think that's probably the most important thing we can do on a daily basis, is stay safe, obviously, but continue to learn with an open mind. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this bonus as much as I enjoyed sharing it with you. I'd like to thank you all for supporting the channel. Your support is what makes the channel special and what continues to make the channel grow. Please, everyone, stay safe, happy, healthy, and ever vigilant, keeping an eye on our children, our pets, our family, and friends. These creatures are real. They are out there. They are dangerous. Share this information with the people you love and care about, and it may just help save their lives someday. Until next time, never stop asking questions and never stop looking for those answers.